take a train to Anchorage. Checking in our baggage. Took us sit in the car, going Fairbanks to Anchorage. You're Olive Road 2, okay?
Road 2.
Just got 7:35. We're gonna give a holler and we'll leave everybody over to the call. You're gonna have breakfast, lunch, dinner available on the train. Folks don't bring their own food. We got the restaurant. We're gonna keep that classes. And then customary to tip out the host guides if they're doing a good job and you're having fun. Open the microphone. If not, you just stiff them and tell them to make better life choices. All right?
Okay.
I'm going to check you for the depot in Fairbanks, okay? Or in Anchorage. This will be our equipment going to Anchorage.
We're going to Wilderness Express Lane. We're taking, by the way, going to Anchorage.
And yep, all our general boarding is upstairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And you'll be towards the very front of the train car, closest to the bar.
Oh!
Oh, close to the bar. I like that.
Nandiyan mahanap sa food, oh. Kung gutom ka, ako naman na din.
As close to the bar.
Miss Alaska. And everybody's favorite friend in the dome, we've got Lily's going to be our bartender today. So I'll hand it over for Joellen, and she will give us some ideas about breakfast.
Thanks, Dan. As mentioned, my name is Joellen. I'll be everyone's server today. A few things about our dining room. So in our dining room, we seat 36. So if you look around, we've got way more than 36. In your window is a little gold placard with a number and a letter. That is your seat number. Here on the train, we work on a one-tap system. So it means all food, drinks, and retail items are going to be associated with that seat number. So if you're a large family, it's only going to be making one payment today. You only need to remember one seat number. Additionally, we'll be taking your payments as we get closer towards your destination. We only accept major credit and debit cards at this time. I think that's all the boring stuff. Should we get to the good stuff?
Yes.
All right. So we do have a full breakfast menu downstairs. Some of our favorites are mountain blueberry pancakes. So that is 3 buttermilk pancakes bursting with blueberries. It's served with a side of either your choice of Alaskan reindeer sausage or bacon, and a side of either maple syrup or birch syrup, which is sourced here locally in Alaska. Another one of our favorites is our Denali scramble. So that is 3 eggs scrambled together with both the bacon and the reindeer sausage, so you don't have to choose. It's served with a side of our breakfast potatoes and a buttermilk biscuit. But I look forward to seeing you guys all for breakfast. I'm going to turn it over to Lily here. She's going to tell us a little bit about our bar here.
Thank you, Joellen.
Alrighty, hi guys, I'm Lily. Nice to meet y'all. I'm gonna be your bartender today. I just have a few things I gotta go over with you guys before we start our service today. First one being is there is a little metal strip up here that is going to be my line. None of you guys are allowed to cross my line. We have a lot of hot machinery back here, hot drinks, things that could hurt somebody, so we don't want anybody stepping back here. As well as if you go downstairs, you are going to be directly into our kitchen and doing dishes for us today. Second thing I want to talk about is this aisleway. If we could please do our best to keep this aisleway clear, I'm going to be coming down with big trays of drinks and I don't want to spill on anybody's lap. And the third thing I want to talk about is there is one of me and a whole lot of you guys. I will be starting my service from the front, but if you guys could please just be patient, I will make my way all the way back. And then if you are going downstairs to dine before I make it back to you, don't worry about that. Just order your drink downstairs and I'll bring it down to you. And then I just want to make some recommendations for drinks this morning. First being my absolute favorite, it's going to be our Bloody Mary. And we can make that with Tito's, but I always suggest trying it with our Glacier vodka because we're in Alaska. And then the second suggestion I have is for our Moose's Kiss. It's going to be Kahlua, Irish cream, and coffee, and it is just a great way to start off the morning. So I'm going to pass it back over to Dan for you guys, and I'll see you in just a minute.
Alright.
Okay, friends, we have to cover a couple do's and don'ts on the train before we get rocking and rolling here. First off, you might have noticed this 4-inch step as you got into your seats today. That's going to be with us for the entire ride, so just be mindful of that. You don't want to tumble across the aisle and meet somebody unexpectedly before you're ready to. We've got 4 exits up top here. We've got the windows with the red handles. Just pull those handles towards the middle of the car. If we needed to get out, the glass will fall to the ground. We have ladders that we would roll out. All of us would climb down to the ground. Lily will be the last one out. She'll do the sweep of the car, make sure everybody gets down safely. And then she'll throw the liquor to us down on the ground so we can have a party in the wilderness while we wait for rescue. We are federally regulated, so we do ask everybody to wear the mask on the train. We keep it up unless we're continuously eating or drinking. Okay? We've got 1 staircase in the back. We use that staircase to get up and down stairs. That's kind of obvious, wasn't it? And then restrooms. Everybody wants to know about restrooms. Restrooms are downstairs. There's 2. They're located right across from the staircase. A reminder to lock the door when you get inside. When the train hits the right bump at the right time, those doors can roll open. And in the land of the midnight sun, nobody wants to see the full moon. We do have an open air platform you're welcome to go down to anytime. It's that same space that you just came up the short staircase as you came onto the rail car. And then you can go out there, you can get some fresh air, you can take some great pictures from back there. And it's a good spot. It's my favorite spot on the train. I like hanging out back there when I can. Right. So, I'm going to come to the back of the car. I'm going to ask 2 questions. We have some large groups on the train today, some families. So think about this answer before I come down to you. Do you want to come to breakfast? And then how many people are in your group?
Here at the Wilderness Express train, we're going to Anchorage. And excited.
Anchorage winters, we do get snaps of 15, 20 below, but not near as cold as they do up here in Fairbanks. So, folks here build their houses up on the hilltops because that cold air and an ice fog settles down in the valleys, and they can be as much as 20 degrees warmer by building up a little bit higher in inversion.
Wala akong time eh.
Cheers.
No
All
problem.
right.
We plunge off into the wilderness.
Okay.
How those want
Doing good. Very, very excited. This is the best bet. This is Mount Nenanna, guys. 20,000 plus elevation above sea level. We got it here, right? Wilderness Express train.
Thanks for meeting out to Anchorage. We will be serving dinner at 5 o'clock. Now, after dinner is our fastest legs. We will be serving at 5.
water skiing in Alaska. Here comes out somebody to say hi to the train now.
Yeah.
In the wintertime, this whole lake freezes solid. In just a couple of months, they'll be driving a truck from the very same place where they're jet skiing today.
Wow.
It's a what?
We've got pike and trout
Ice.
out in this lake.
Oh.
Got ice siya. See guys, they're cleaning each chairs, making sure they are sanitized, which is good for the next passenger. Which is really nice.
Just getting ready to pass under a bridge called Windy Bridge. If you look up underneath, there's a catwalk that's there to inspect and repair the bridge. And Jim, our cook, has gone out on this catwalk to the middle of the bridge, hurled himself out on a bungee on the upstream direction, and done a pendulum swing down over the river. Never in a million years would I try that. this way. But farther south, you'll start to see just hillsides of spruce trees just standing dead. There's not much done for it. There's no spray. They don't come through and cut down the trees. It's such a vast area. They would just be standing fuel for the next forest fire. See how the river's got that solid gray color? When the glaciers carve through, they grind up all the rock mineral and it forms like a flour, like the consistency of baking flour, and then it can stay suspended in the water column and makes that solid gray color. For my folks up front that are continuing on after Denali, we'll see other rivers later today that are just gin clear. You'll see every rock and pebble in the bottom, and those rivers are snow melt, not glacier formed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is the slow roasted chicken for dinner.
Ayan.
And this one's the reindeer sausage pasta. And primary. And ano yung order mo tayo? Vegetable.
Wild rice, is it wild rice?
And then follow that mountain range down into Anchorage. There is more duct tape sold per person in Wasilla, Alaska than anywhere else in the entire state.
What do they do with that?
That's a fact, Jack.
I heard you can get duct tape with anything on it. Like any photo you want. Duct tape, printed.
Wow.
Alrighty, everybody. In just a second here, I'm going to be coming down this aisle and I'm going to be passing out bills to everyone. I want you to take a minute, look over that bill, and then I'm going to be coming through a second time. If there's any discrepancies or you'd like any bills combined, let me know and I'll do it at that time. And then I'll come by a third time with Joella and we'll take the payments for you.
The typical houses, Alaska houses.
Any discrepancies for you guys on your bill?
It's good.
Sister, show you a picture. Oh my god! Oh my god!
do you bake for that one?
So I got a story to share with you. We have 3 children. I've got 2 girls and a boy in the middle. My oldest is 21, my son is 19, and my youngest daughter is 15. My son in the middle, this all gets back to Alaska, so just bear with me for a minute. The son in the middle goes to school in Spokane. He goes to Gonzaga. And our arrangement is that I pay room and board. I pay his plane tickets to get down to school from Anchorage, and I bring him home at Christmas. And then he has to pay tuition, and he pays his bills by commercial fishing. And so Jacob just got back from fishing in an area called Bristol Bay. He's on a crew with 4 other people, plus 1 captain. Their boat is called Rainy Bay. And lots of folks know about our crab boats. We've seen the shows on TV, Deadliest Catch.
Yeah, the
The crab boats do the crabbing in the wintertime. So in the summer, when Jacob's out there fishing, the crab boats are his tenders. So they bring care packages for mom out, they bring M&Ms and soda, and then they get Jacob's fish and they bring that back to the processor. And then based on how they handle the catch, they can up their profit a little bit. If they have rubber mats on the deck, and if they have freezers set up where they put the fish at a temperature very quickly, they typically bleed the fish as they catch it, drain the blood, that makes the flavor of the meat a little bit better. And anyways, I'm going to come through and share a picture with you about that. The best part of this story is this is his 2nd year. Last year, he calls me on sat phone. He doesn't have cell service out there. He says, "Dad, would you like to have some of the fish we caught?" I'm like, "Sure, Jacob, I'd love to support you. That'd be fantastic." He says, "Okay, Dad, you're going to have to pay for it." I'm like, "Jacob, I've given you how many meals in your lifetime?" And he says, "Yeah, but I'm a commercial fisherman. This is what I do." So pretty much when he comes home, we just burn his clothes right at the doorstep. Mom hoses him off, and then he's able to come back into the house. And I'll come by and share a picture with you. If you have any questions about commercial fishing, let me know.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Oh, there you go. Oh, maybe the place also, there's 2 boys. Oh, my God.
All the rivers I've shown you today, this goes up to a glacier, the Scenic glacier. You got the Scenic River, and in a moment we'll see the Scenic Flats. You can see they're all connected. You're one of those, huh? And the 2 bases were combined. And they've got F-22s, F-35s, AWACS aircraft, Chinook helicopters, and when the president is doing Pacific Rim travel, a lot of times they do layovers here at J-Bear, do refuelings, and then continue on with their travel.
Hey. Okay, arriving now in Anchorage, Alaska. And we're at the train depot. So that was 12-hour, no, 13-hour trip.
It was so
Thank
nice
you,
meeting
thank you.
guys. I hope you guys have safe travels.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out with us all day.
We just
You too.
got in.
Thank you.
You enjoy the rest of your trip.
Have a good luck. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Dad. So we're looking for our luggage right now. Sige, live mo sa pet. Sa pet yan?
Yeah.